the volume is very low. Hey everyone, and welcome back to what you're probably thinking is a very short review, because we've changed up our format a little bit, doing things a bit differently, so it's not a 20 to 30 minute long video, it's a bit more bite-sized, a little bit more casual. If you've been watching my game reviews, you know that we've switched the format up for that as well. So it's a similar sort of format switch up. So just thought I'd take a moment to explain that before we go into it. And also, that way my co-host here might actually be able to participate a little bit more. But anyway, I'm your host as ever, Pavman, joined once more as ever for a movie review anyway, by my wife, Amelia, the Obsidian Nook, ASMR, all of that good stuff. Do you want to say hello properly?
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, we're doing things a bit different. It's no longer going to be a scene-by-scene thing. And hopefully we'll try to avoid spoilers as well. So, because it's not going to be a scene-by-scene breakdown that's going to take half an hour to film. So yeah, we're trying something new. Bear with us. So, we are covering, at last, the 2023 Super Mario movie, the animated one. We will probably cover the weird fucking live-action one from, like, the 80s. Yeah, I'm getting a look right now for those listening at home, which is everyone. I'm just gonna have to educate her real quick. Let me just show you. It looks it's fucking really bizarre. So, yeah, the 1993 Super Mario's with Sid from Ice Age, and also John Leguizamo was in Violent Night as the main bad guy. Yeah, it's
news to me.
This is the 90s version.
Oh.
So it's campy. That I don't know what that is. But, like, that's a Goomba. It's like a lizard in a suit, but he's massive. He's, like, 7 foot tall.
That would be interesting to watch it.
Yeah, they basically made it so that they're like dinosaurs, look.
Yeah.
They basically just took the fucking IP and just made it like nightmares. But anyway, we are not talking about the 1993, we are talking about the 30 years later live action with It's-A-Me, Chris Pratt, who is the voice in every animated film at the moment.
But I thought you were going to be like Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black is finally making his debut on the channel. Hallelujah. And surprisingly, I'm surprised you didn't go, it's the one and only Matthew Lillard. For those who have been long-term watchers and have seen how many films we've covered with him in it. But no Matthew Lillard. Although I could have imagined he would have made this film great, like he always does with everything he's in.
I feel like, no offense, but I feel like he would have fit this film.
Probably not. I mean,
the problem is, once you've watched Scooby and it's in Matthew Lillard now, you can't unsee Shaggy.
Yeah, he is just Shaggy. He is the embodiment of Shaggy.
I feel like it's he didn't screen time.
No, we won't talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah. Hopefully they'll put him more in the second one. Yeah, we did a review of Five Nights at Freddy's. Another video game adaptation, and we have another one in the pipeline for the future. One that we haven't done. No, I won't spoil that. No, I won't spoil that. I won't spoil the plan for the future, but anyway, we'll get actually into the film. So, the 2023 Mario movie is a bold attempt to bring one of the most beloved video game franchises to the big screen. And, as you may have heard, it is a bit of a mixed bag of success and missed opportunities.
If you're one of those people who played in the kid and you were like, you know, played a lot of Mario, it definitely brings the, like, as you watch the film, it definitely brings back memories. Because it's like the game coming to life.
It's nostalgic, but it's also not like too in your face nostalgic. It's not just like, remember this stuff? But it is a bit rushed. There was a bit where they were, I think he was cleaning something and it went doo 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 doo, or something like that. Just little things like that. So it is directed by a team that clearly has a deep appreciation for the source material. The film does capture the magical and whimsical essence of the Mushroom Kingdom, but does struggle to translate that magic into a compelling narrative. Because the story is a bit... It's just well, it starts off as your Mario affair of let's go rescue the princess, but like I said, it is a bit rushed when it comes to the story. It's a bit all over the place at times. It's just like, we're in the Mushroom Kingdom, now we're not, now we're over here, now we're over here. And the different, like, narratives for the different characters. Like, Luigi is completely sidetracked for, like, most of the film.
Yeah, he, unfortunately got sucked into it.
Yeah, they got separated immediately after Mario was like, as long as we're together, nothing can hurt us. And then it's just like, oh.
The one thing that I loved about the film made me laugh, and I shouldn't laugh because when you look deeper into it, it's really depressing. It's dark. It's extremely.
Oh, the Luma Lee that was just really like depressed and dark, and is voiced by a child, and it's just like Jesus. It's happy that she's gonna die. So visually, and you have to agree with this, the movie is a triumph. The CGI effects are good, bring it to life the vibrant landscapes and iconic characters in the Mario universe with excellent detail. Because they do look good. The character models are really good, and the design of the back and the worlds translate well from the games. The Rainbow Road is good. That's, of course, you love the Rainbow Road.
You know the star that
We're avoiding spoilers, but here we are. The same one that goes... Yeah, that one. That Insanity. Yeah, it's beautiful. So from the lush forests of the Mushroom Kingdom to the bustling streets of Toad Town, every frame is a feast for the eyes. It is beautiful, there's all sorts of background jokes.
Oh, that's...
There's a lot of Easter eggs.
But the one that you want to get the I think when I went down and we were in, he had just...
I think he's just finished it, yeah.
So he's watched it 3 times.
We've just watched it the once, just so we can do this. I know we said we were doing Prime videos, but we're here now, so... Too late. Prime movies. Yeah, screw it. I just was like, well, there's nothing lost, nothing gained. We're just going to watch it and get a review out of it. So the filmmakers have clearly spared no expense in creating a visually immersive experience that will delight fans of all ages, especially the kids, but also those who remember the old games. With all the little Easter eggs, there's all sorts of things to look out for.
It was see, you did quite a few like piano bits where we fantasising about Peach Bit as well.
It's the famous Peaches song.
Because I feel like you don't see that side of it on the game.
Well, no,
You see him as the
that's the point of contention, is that usually he is a villain, but they sort of did make him a bit campy compared to how he usually is. The casting choices have proven to be a point of contention among audiences, like I say. While some actors excel in their roles, like the likes of Bowser with Jack Black, because who can't love Jack Black? Chris Pratt, bit of an interesting... First off, wow, I can't believe you can't remember who Chris Pratt is. He's fucking Star-Lord. Alright, have you know Jurassic World as well?
Oh, yes.
Star-Lord.
Now I know.
Yeah,
Yes.
now you know, yeah. God, I can't believe... What?
Wasn't he Avengers?
Yes. She's not a big fan of the film, of the MCU, to say the least. Crap, I just closed my review off. Caught up.
It was my mum's favourite kind of thing, and sorry to get really emotional and depressing, but before she passed, a few years before that, we sat in the cinema when Avengers came out, and they did double. So they did the last.
Oh, they did Infinity War, then Endgame.
Yeah, together, and we got there at like 8, and we didn't get out until 3. But the atmosphere was amazing because the fans in there, when there were certain bits, all clapped, and it was just. And I always hold that memory to dear, but it's just because of the mum like so much. It's really hard to like.
See, unrelated note, when we went to watch, is it No Way Home, the third Spider-Man, when all the Spider-Men came in? Brilliant, loved that.
I feel bad because
you had no idea.
Mental for that.
Tobey Maguire and
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield. Oh, that was so good.
What? But the atmosphere in there again when that specific happened, so good. To see everyone's reactions, there was so much cheering and clapping.
Me and Morgan probably will cover most of the Marvel films. It's just we definitely aren't going to be able to do it in chronological order because it's just like I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, Chris Pratt's portrayal of Mario in particular has sparked debate, with some praising his charm and charisma, while others feel he lacks the gruffness and authenticity of the character. And not to forget his voice as well. That before he was just like, this is going to be a great accent that you've not heard, and it's basically just him doing a Boston accent. There you go, Chris Pratt. Similarly, Jack Black, despite being amazing and having his take on having a comedic take on the character, may not sit well with fans accustomed to the villain's more menacing portrayal in the games, as we just said, with the fact they've sort of made him a bit more campy. Story-wise, the film struggles to find its footing. While the premise of Mario and friends embarking on a quest to save Princess Peach from Bowser is familiar territory, the execution leaves much to be desired. As mentioned, it's a bit rushed. It's formulaic and predictable, with few surprises along the way. It's just a bit like, we're off on an adventure to save the princess, and that's literally the story. It's just like, we're gonna go on an adventure, rescue the princess. There you go. Even the subplot with Donkey Kong and like his family, there was all of that where they were like, yeah, we're gonna like recruit the Kongs to fight Bowser, and then they go up Rainbow Road, and then they're just all kidnapped, and it's like, that went nowhere. But you put fucking Seth Rogen in it. I don't like Seth Rogen for a multitude of reasons. Me do drugs, my film funny. So yeah, character development is minimal, and certain plot points feel rushed or underdeveloped, sorry. Despite its narrative shortcomings, the film does have its moments of charms. There are plenty of nods to the classic games scattered throughout, from familiar power-ups and enemies to catchy musical cues. And while the humour may not always land, there are enough laughs to keep things entertaining. In the end, the 2023 Mario film is a mixed bag. While it succeeds in capturing the visual spectacle of the Mushroom Kingdom and pays homage to the beloved video game franchise, it does fall short in terms of storytelling and character development. But still, for fans of the games and his colourful and Mario and his friends, there's enough here to enjoy, even if it doesn't quite live up to the lofty expectations set by its source material. Deep breaths. So yeah, it was good, it was colourful, it was pretty, there were moments of like, aha, it's from the games. But overall it was just a bit like, up and down. Had its moments, but it's nothing memorable. It's nothing really stands out from the film other than Jack Black and his fucking song. I love Jack Black, but I mean, still, it's good. His performance was still good. He still did a good job of what he was given. But yeah, that about sums it up. This video would have been a lot shorter if we hadn't gone on side tangents, but if you've watched our other reviews, you would know that happens in basically every episode. Did you want to give off any last thoughts before we sum things up? Well, before we sign off, I guess. I just summed up. Fucking hell, I'm all over the place tonight.
No, I've already done it.
You already done it?
Uh-huh.
Okie dokie. Well, anyway, thank you ever so much for listening. I've been your host, as ever, Pavminite, joined, as ever, by my wife, the Obsidian Nook Pal ASMR. Find her links in the description alongside all of ours. And when I can get my thing to stop the recording up, we will see you in the next one.